salaries that pay me in exposure. No penalties when they're late paying me. No benefits seen, just leans that lead to home foreclosure. Advertisement revenue, everything that you consume. More for them, less for you. They do all the sorting. Try to figure out ways to make you feel important while they keep robbing you blind, hold extortion.
In some sense, that's the power of the internet. On the other hand, that's a perfect formula for the dark side.
This is our generation's form of nuclear power. How we deal with this will be the stuff of history.
C-O-N-S-C, oppression within an effort. C-O-N, to own the rights of my expression. C-O-N-S-C, oppression influence the feeling. C-O-N, to wipe out opinions, the art and meaning of conformity.
All right, coming up next, a light heavyweight matchup between Antonio Rogerio Nogueira and Mauricio Shogun Rua. Well, there is no denying this man's striking credentials. Prevailing wisdom is he's going to try to keep this fight standing tonight.
He has to. You know, this is what got him to the show. It was being able to use the hands to set up the kicks. We all talk about the high-level boxing background of this young man. But as he's developed great knees.
Yeah. He's
developed great timing, great counter skills, and also the beautiful right high kick. The right high kick is something he hides very well as he follows with a jab, right hand, left hook. High kick comes over the top, and he can put you to sleep.
No doubt about it. He'll try to put on a striking clinic once again here tonight. Well, pretty much every time out in the UFC, DC, this man has put on a striking clinic, and that is his methodology coming in here tonight. He'll try to keep the fight on the feet.
And that's why we tune in, right? That's why we tune in. We tune in to see guys that are dynamic. We tune in for the speed. We tune in for the knowledge of the striking game, the ability to set traps, the ability to find the jab, the ability to find the right hand, the right kick, the left kick, the knees, the elbows. He truly uses every weapon that he has in his arsenal to try and finish his opponents. You make one mistake, night's over. You cannot make mistakes against a guy that has the striking acumen of this guy right here.
And the jab is not as underutilized a weapon as it was in MMA, say 5 or 7 years ago, but he's got as good a jab as anyone in the business, and that is where all of his striking flows off of. We'll see how it goes for him in this matchup tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a Muay Thai kickboxer holding a professional record of 27 wins, 11 losses, and 1 draw. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Curitiba, Brazil, Mauricio Shogun Rua. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a boxer, holding a professional record of 22 wins, 8 losses. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, Antonio Rogerio Nogueira. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Yves Lavigne.
The veteran Yves Lavigne draws the assignment here.
You ready?
All right, so we've got 2 classically trained strikers here. Any chance this fight actually goes to the ground?
This fight does not go to the ground. This one will be fought in the pocket. 2 guys will stand in front of each other, they will trade. punches. They will trade kicks. It's going to be a classic matchup that you normally see inside of a ring. We get it in the octagon tonight. Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Oh, combination lands. You want to talk about putting strikes together. Beautiful execution.
And every one of them are landing. He's overwhelming him with different attacks.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Crazy accuracy and efficiency with these ground and pound strikes here. And if you're the opponent, you got to intelligently defend or the referee's going to stop it.
You got to defend. But you can see him now starting to gain posture, and the intensity at which he's throwing these ground strikes is starting to improve. It's starting to elevate because he knows that he can get the finish.
Back to the feet now.
Big leg kick land. Big punch from the clinch.
We march on, 3 minutes to go. Mixes it up nicely in terms of as effective as straight punches we've seen all night.
Huge straight punch lands, and he's got it hurt very bad.
Now goes in and secures the takedown. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Shogun gets back up again.
Yeah, he's a half guard here.
Lewis has got full mount now.
Now the guy's got armbar. He's attacking it on him.
Nicely done. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Back to the feet now. Well, the strike lands there, but doesn't do a ton of damage because the fighter's cooked.
Yeah, he's done. He's thrown everything with absolute power. And now it does not matter how many times you jam on that X-Button. It will not do any damage.
Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
The Kimura is not the arm. It's the shoulder pressure that usually makes you tap.
And this might just be a matter of time. Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. All right, so there's the end of the round. The storyline over those previous 5 minutes. Volume takedowns, offensive wrestling.
Yeah, this is an exhausting type of fight. Not only for the offensive fighter, but also for the opponent. Always being under attack, always being defensive, always reacting starts to really wear at your gas tank. It's interesting to see who is more fresh going into the next round.
Second round underway.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one? Right hand punch.
I mean, the hand speed just absurd. Timing his shots nicely here, champ.
He's doing it great.
That is a huge shot there, DC. I'm not sure how he stayed upright.
I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, to stay standing shows and talk you're tough.
Oh, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. All right, well, he's got him softened up here. Hua gets back up again. Nicely done. All right, well, the strike lands there, so he did hit the desired target, but it almost looked like slow. Oh, he dove with the punch, and he lands.
Now he's on top of him looking for the finish.
Leon belly, big strikes landing here.
He got him bad!
Good series of punches by him there. He has been busy throughout.
He's doing a great job with the hands. He looks like a professional boxer out there.
Oh, nice job working hard, posting, and getting back up. All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Oh, big knee there.
That knee hurt him.
Huge shots there. control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
So a much different approach from him here in round 2. Took him a while to find the range, get in his striking rhythm. He has...
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish his fight. He's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Back to the feet.
Gangster shit. Come on. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Stuck at the stoplight. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Stuck at the stoplight. It's about 10 to 4 when the back of the coupe is open. Your girlfriend's gone off that goose and cola. You bout good, goddamn. And I'm also focused for the day that I blow this open. Money like hocus pocus at the club with a bunch of brokers. Also, I can poke the broke bitch. Hang eyes, trap. Put you all over my Snapchat. Damn that, so fat. Gotta get you home like stat. Red light, green light. 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 Stuck at the stoplight.
All right, coming up next, it is a women's flyweight tilt between Valentina Shevchenko and Joanna Jędrzejczyk. Well, she is still the most dominant UFC strawweight of all time. Joanna Jędrzejczyk flirted with the flyweight waters, now back to 115 pounds. Truly a special striker with one of the best jabs in MMA.
It's so fast and it's so effective. She can almost neutralize her opponents with something as simple as a jab. But what makes Joanna Jędrzejczyk stand out from the others is that when you try to attempt a takedown, she makes you pay for it. She will beat you up with elbows as you try to back out of danger to get back to striking range, which is exactly where she wants you. Has massive star appeal, but also has the fighting skill to back it up.
She's confident, she's composed, she's conditioned, and Joanna Jędrzejczyk is back on the proven ground here tonight. Well, she's one of the best in the women's game now and historically. Valentina Shevchenko, she's already got a UFC flyweight championship to her credit, and she will look to bolster her legacy yet again here tonight.
Not only is she one of the best, she's one of the nastiest. Who has a gun tattoo on the side of their hip, and she goes out there and she's got that thing loaded. That gun to me symbolizes the right hand and the right kick of Valentina Shevchenko. She's diverse. She's a great counter striker. She sets traps beautifully, and if you overextend or you attack too quickly, she will finish you on the feet, and she can also finish you on the ground. Just a phenomenal mixed martial artist is Valentina Shevchenko. And
if she gets a first-round knockout tonight, DC has agreed to get that gun tattooed on his midsection.
It won't show. It won't show under the fat.
And here is tonight's tale of the tape. Both fighters are 32. Jędrzejczyk is 1 inch taller. Shevchenko will have a 2-inch reach advantage. All right, now for the particulars, he is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a Muay Thai kickboxer holding a professional record of 16 wins, 4 losses. She stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Fighting out of Austin, Poland, Joanna Jędrzejczyk. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This woman is a Muay Thai fighter holding a professional record of 19 wins, 3 losses. She stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Valentina Bullet Shevchenko. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
The veteran Herb Dean draws the assignment here.
Ready.
All right, so here we go with round 1. 2 decorated strikers here. I would think even a world-class wrestler like yourself still enjoys a classic stand-up affair like this every now and then.
Oh, yeah, I love this. I love this one because both of these women know that the easiest way to get their hands raised is to fight in the area that they are best. Both of them are fantastic strikers. One is much more powerful. One is much more quick. Let's see who gets the job done.
Man, one knee after the next by her tonight. She certainly got that part of her game working.
It's such a damaging strike for her to land this many knees. It's insane.
Good exchange there inside.
Ooh, what a punch.
Combination lands for her there. She would seem to be in the zone. Is that something you feel as a fighter?
I like that. Yes, she's in the zone. Everything that she throws seems to be finding its target.
Oh, spinning back fist for her out of nowhere. So just over 20 total strikes have landed for Valentina Bullet Shevchenko. Nice right hand there from Joanna Jędrzejczyk. She's got that look in her eye tonight. That'll scare a lot of men, never mind women.
I mean, the boogie woman, right? Doesn't she call herself the boogie woman? She's the boogie woman that's coming for you. And you see that she's back in that state that allowed her to become the longest reigning strawweight champion in UFC history.
And they separate.
There's no tell on that leg kick.
The right hand just misses. Oh, massive knee up top. Outstanding output on both sides. Oh, she lands another.
Oh, man.
Well, looked like that knee to the body might have landed. Instead, it is blocked by Jędrzejczyk. Gets the elbow up into the target. Well, her stamina is low. Another miss with the strike there, and I got to imagine this is a really tough predicament to be in.
Oh man, he's a hard.
Big knee!
You can never know what you're going to see with this young lady. Is she going to finish the fight?
Beautiful knee.
That was a jab.
The knee is blocked there. Nice defense by Joanna Jędrzejczyk.
Huge knee lands from the Thai police.
Oh, big knee there.
She has to react. She has to go chase the finish.
Oh!
Oh! Oh! Oh!
Final seconds of round 1. Oh! What a fight so far. All right, so there's the horn. The round is over, and we've got more fighting. It looked like maybe we'd get a finish there after she landed upstairs.
Well, she was excited. She thought it was done. How does she reshift? How does she get herself back in the moment to try to repeat what she just did, but also top it and actually get the finish?
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we are, early round 2. Big elbow there, lands. They're going at it now. Oh! What a strike by her there. I'd be knocked out. Her opponent still stands.
She's still standing, but she got to get on her bike, John. She got to get out to the center line, find some space so that she can evade her opponent from finishing.
Well, she's trying to find the striking's fire there, DC, and now her opponent may be seeing stars at this point.
Her opponent's seeing stars. Her opponent's hurt.
And just like that, the fight is over.
Wow!
Yeah, that was just a beautiful shot by her there to end the fight. I'm not sure she could have drawn it up any better than it played out here tonight. She lands the seminal blow there midway through the round. I'm not even sure her opponent saw it coming. So big knockout win for her here tonight. All right, we take a look back at some of the pictures from this one, and she had it all going on tonight, but certainly her boxing was on point.
Her boxing always is what allows her to dictate the pace of fights. Finally, she landed the strike that ended the night of her opponent.
Now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 19 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Joanna Jędrzejczyk.
Well, there she is, and you can be sure there's going to...
Dissect the flow so you can see what I bleed. Put it all together and it forms to one thing. Captain Planet, I'm on my packing cannons to crack Atlantis. It's so incredible. Looking at your face is so regrettable. Better fix your mother, gotta rush you to the medical doctor. Bugging out like Flick versus Hopper. Untouchable to any window shopper. Mannequin, flow scorched the benches like it's Anakin. Smoking cannabis, but ain't no journals that I'm handling. Like, who brings a composition to the competition? There's gonna be some consequences when I'm... Now let me turn it to the judge and throw the book out. They're skewing on the Barbie like a cookout. This rhyme is dedicated to every MC I took out, and ones that got the best of me, so all y'all look out. Hey, yo, I chef mad flavors. Bitches, the energy is like a lifesaver. Shave it off the top, it's sorta like a lightsaber. She's greater, he's greater. When they mention I, definition of the fly. And that's why I don't write rhymes, I write checks. Might rewrite your life if the price set. Might check 1 2 1 2. It's the Denzel coming out of the zoo. Carol City, what I breed. Dissect the flow so you can see what I bleed. Put it all together and it forms to one thing. Captain Planet, I'm on my packing cannons to crack Atlantis. It's so incredible. Do you understand like an archaeologist, or I use common sense for you to comprehend?
It's a light heavyweight matchup between Anderson the Spider Silva and Vitor Belfort. Well, this is about as decorated a kickboxer as has come into this division in some time, DC. And if we get a kickboxing match tonight, he ain't losing.
He is a championship-level kickboxer, a guy that can stand in the pocket and trade and kick and punch with anyone. He's constantly throwing things from as close as you can get. He's comfortable throwing leg kicks. He will drive knees into your body. But it's the aggressiveness and the ability and willingness to stand in the pocket and trade that makes him truly, truly special. I think that is what separates kickboxing, the high level, from everyone else.
He understands distance as well as any striker in this division. Of course, that is a byproduct of a lifetime of repetitions in the kickboxing space. Well, he still owns the record for the longest title reign in UFC history, nearly 2,500 days. Anderson the Spider Silva, and I guess, DC, with no mandatory retirement age, this guy might go forever.
Anderson Silva is one of the greatest fighters of all time. One of the guys that when you think of mixed martial arts and you think of the UFC, you immediately think of the Spider. You think of the highlight reel, winning the belt from Rich Franklin, the up kick on Vitor Belfort, the knee against Stephan Bonner, the bobbing and weaving against Forrest Griffin. He has a highlight reel a mile long, one of the most fantastic martial artists the sport has ever seen.
And still proving to be competitive in his mid-40s. That is the goal again tonight to one of the best to ever do it, Anderson the Spider Silva. And now our tale of the tape for this light heavyweight fight. Silva is 10 years his senior. He will have a 3-inch reach advantage. All right, just about ready to go here now for the particulars. We go inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 26 wins, 14 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, Vitor Belfort! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a Muay Thai kickboxer and jiu-jitsu fighter, holding a professional record of 34 wins, 10 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Curitiba, Brazil, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC middleweight champion of the world, Anderson the Spider Silva! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
The veteran Herb Dean draws the assignment here.
Ready.
Ready to fight?
Well, the tension is palpable as this fight gets underway, and it's going to be interesting to see how this matchup plays out. Definite striker on one side against another guy who can really do it.
And in those situations, normally the guy that's more well-rounded will be the one that will find success. I want to see how this plays out.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman. Very tricky when he throws that body kick.
His opponent still standing.
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. It might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon. They got him.
And he's looking for that left hand, just missed.
That was a jab.
Oh, damage done, bleeding from his cheek now.
He loaded up there on that high kick. That one snuck in. Nice strike.
Head kick attempt, but the fighter got the right hand up. Belfort gets caught by the south. Uppercut there. He's a hard guy to hit. That one certainly found the target.
That's a big strike right there.
All right, so he continues to use his jab effectively here, DC. He gets that hand to the target pretty quick.
I mean, just right away, blasting the jab after jab after jab. He's a phenomenal boxer with a vast understanding of fighting behind an educated jab. Yeah, he's mixed it all up. Big head kick lands.
So just over 20 total strikes have landed for Anderson the Spider Silva. Belfort's got the tie clinch now. Under a minute now to go in round one. Oh!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish this fight.
Oh, man, that's a nice kick right there.
He's doing a great job of landing that kick over and over again.
Both fighters throwing heat now. Oh, feints upstairs and lands.
When they land perfect, That is the reaction you're hoping to get. That one landed perfect in this fight. Maybe stop very soon. Big punch lands over the top. How's he going to follow this one?
Round 2 winding down. All right, well, that's the end of the round, so the location is okay, the cut on the cheek, but that is some serious blood trickling out of that cut there. You got to think maybe at some point they call the doctor in, and if he doesn't like what he sees, maybe they stop this fight. All right, let's take a look back at some of the highlights from those previous 5 minutes, DC, and no padding, no glove on that foot.
No glove, no padding, and look at the hip action when he throws those kicks. He's not only kicking just for feel, he's really trying to damage his opponent, and as the fight goes longer, you will start to see it taking effect.
All right, next round is underway, DC. We talked about his powerful kicks, how he attacks all sides of the body, the head, the legs. Pretty good start for him tonight.
That was so impressive to see. Someone fight almost predominantly with their legs and have that level of success.
Belfort's face is a hot mess, man. That cut on his cheek is getting worse by the minute and worse with every strike landed by his opponent. See on that punch right there, his opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot.
Going orthodox now.
This is not looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. He wiped him out.
All right, let's get you some replays now. Certainly a lot for our replay guys to work